Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to understand an important topic called the market milk industry in abroad. This topic is part of dairy technology. In this session, we will understand how market milk systems function in developed countries step by step. Now, let us get an overview of the market milk industry in abroad. Unlike developing countries, dairy industries in developed nations operate under a fully organized and highly efficient system. Here, milk moves through a continuous cold chain starting from the dairy farm and ending at the consumer level. At every stage, temperature control, hygiene, and traceability are strictly maintained. You can see a complete flow starting from the dairy farm, bulk milk cooling unit, insulated tankers, processing plants, packaging units, cold chain storage, and finally retail supermarkets. The main focus areas here are automation, hygiene, and traceability. Now, let us understand the general features of the market milk industry in developed countries. The first feature is specialized farming. High-yielding dairy herds are managed specifically for milk production. Farms focus on efficiency, animal genetics, and commercial-scale production. The next feature is a complete cold chain. Milk is cooled to around 4 degrees Celsius immediately at the farm level and maintained at low temperature throughout transport, processing, and retail. Another important feature is automated processing. Large centralized plants operate with high levels of automation. Minimal manual handling improves hygiene and processing efficiency, especially in systems like UHT and continuous flow processing. The final feature is strict standardization. Milk is standardized to specific fat and SNF levels. Quality control includes residue testing, somatic cell count limits, and microbiological standards. Now, let us understand milk production and farm-level practices. Milking is carried out using machine milking systems. Automated parlors or robotic milking systems ensure hygienic and uniform milk extraction without human hand contact. Teat sanitization is strictly followed. Pre-milking and post-milking teat disinfection is done using iodine or chlorine-based solutions to prevent mastitis and contamination. On-farm cooling is another key practice. Milk is cooled to about 4 degrees Celsius within 2 hours of milking using bulk milk coolers. Standard operating procedures are strictly implemented. These include cleaning-in-place systems for equipment and well-defined herd health management practices. Now, let us understand milk collection and bulk handling systems. The first stage is collection at the bulk milk cooling unit. Milk is cooled to 4 degrees Celsius within 2 to 3 hours and bacterial growth is monitored. Next is transportation. Milk is transported using insulated stainless steel road tankers. These tankers have double-walled insulation, controlled temperature rise, and are cleaned using CIP systems. At the processing plant, milk undergoes dock platform tests. These tests act as a critical control point. Temperature, acidity, alcohol test, and organoleptic quality are checked. Now, let us discuss processing and packaging practices. The process begins with reception of chilled raw milk. Temperature and platform quality tests are conducted. Milk then undergoes clarification, where suspended impurities are removed. Next is standardization. Milk fat is adjusted to achieve the desired fat and SNF ratio. After that, milk is homogenized to break down fat globules. Then comes pasteurization. HTST pasteurization is commonly used at 72 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. Finally, milk is packaged using aseptic filling systems. Now, let us understand the cold chain and refrigerated transportation system. The core principle here is uninterrupted temperature maintenance. Maintaining milk at 2 to 4 degrees Celsius is critical for shelf life and safety. Milk moves through plant cold stores, refrigerated trucks, distribution hubs, and retail chillers. Temperature is continuously monitored using data loggers. If limits are exceeded, milk is rejected. Now, let us discuss quality control and safety standards. Developed countries follow ISO 20000, FSSC, and HACCP systems. Antibiotic residues follow zero-tolerance policy. Somatic cell count must remain within prescribed limits. Microbiological standards ensure absence of pathogens like Salmonella and Listeria. Pasteurization effectiveness is verified using phosphatase tests. Full traceability is mandatory in developed markets. Now, let us look at distribution and marketing channels. Fresh pasteurized milk is sold through strict cold chain systems. UHT milk follows ambient distribution with long shelf life. Direct delivery and e-commerce models are widely used. All channels use barcodes or RFID for tracking. This page provides a visual summary of the market milk industry in abroad. Milk flows from specialized farms through cooling, transport, processing, packaging, cold storage, and finally to consumers. Quality, hygiene, and temperature control are maintained at every stage. Now, we come to the end of this session. This topic shows how advanced technology and strict regulation ensure safe milk supply in developed countries. Thank you for learning.